Hi, it's Junk Journal and Jen, and I'm back. So, let's see. I've seen a lot of comments lately about people that haven't started journals. They're afraid to build journals. Not sure where to start. I can totally get that. Don't want to mess it up. Don't want to make an ugly journal. I mean, I get that. My very first journal was so ugly, and I will show you at the very end of this video. But it's one of those things where it's better to dive in. And if I had someone that could have come along and taught me really how to do it easy in 2016, I think that this is what I would have wanted to learn. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you the quickest, easiest way to do a journal, a junk journal, and how to use your junk journal in a couple of different ways. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's start at the beginning and let me show you what we're going to build. Okay, my Christmas lights just fell. So let me show you what we're going to build. Okay, we're going to make it really easy. We're going to use 15 pieces of paper. Okay, and then we're going to fold those in half. Okay, and we're going to just make some coffee dyed paper. So in junk journaling, the reason why everyone likes coffee dyed paper is because it's crinkly, right? And then it leaves all these antique-y vintage look, right? So that's the reasoning for coffee dyed paper, okay? If you want to just use regular plain paper, you can, okay? So what I'm going to teach you to do is how to organize your stuff on one cart, okay? How to be able to junk journal, how to be able to do a page spread, how to start from scratch, like from scratch, bottom, scratch, okay? And then our end result, you're going to end up with something that's similar to this, or, yeah, I mean, it has to be your taste. This is just my taste, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to do. Start collecting ribbons and buttons and crocheted things and lace curtains and sheets and tissue paper and just anything that you see on here. See how it's lace and t-shirt, and this is a curtain, and that's satin and from a wedding dress. And okay, so just all that stuff, and a lot of you have it in your closet already, okay? And then you're gonna need some thread, okay? You can use wax thread. You can buy the wax from the Dollar Tree, okay, and then make your own like wax thread. You could do that, or you could buy wax thread. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, you can get it at Michael's, you can get it online. It's not expensive at all. It just is more durable, but you can use regular thread, but just know it may tear, okay? You're gonna need a large needle. I'm gonna show you that when we get to that portion, okay? And so this is what we're going to do. Now, this is a certain kind of journal that I build. It has writing and all that to study the Bible, okay? So, but I'm going to give you an idea of what I do here is that I take and I just make a spread. So I write all my scriptures and I make a spread, right? Let me get to some other. See, this was the tea I drank that morning. I put a piece of map on it, right? And then this is just fabric from sheet, right? And then I just put it on there, little pockets. Okay, now don't get overwhelmed because I know it looks like a lot, okay? This is not my favorites. But you know, as you work up doing your collages and your spreads, you get better and better. Like, look at this one turned out. Oh my, I love this spread. I had so much fun doing it, right? And it has the, I folded this in 3 so you can write on there, right? So I write what I'm going through here and I put all my scriptures on the outside so then I can take a picture, right? And then it has a little bulb. Oh, and I love this one too. So see how I do all the scriptures on individual. Now you can do this for your book club. emotional stuff that you're going through. You could do a daily, you know, and you just do it by day. And then the next day. See how that works? And then it ends up coming all together. Oh, I love, love, love this page. But see, once again, I started with this side first, right? I did the little, look at that, the butterfly on the end of this, you guys. Isn't that fun? So I do, I do all my tags. See that? And I'll show you how I start. Like how I start doing this is so easy. It's just scraps of paper. And I always have my scraps of paper ready all morning. So I'm going to show you that, okay? And the cart, I'm going to just try and give you all the back scenes of how I approach doing my junk journaling every day, but how I start, okay? So isn't this cool? Look at this. And it flips. These are all the scriptures I read that day, including the ones over here. And then I have coloring books. So if I wanted to, you know, color. Isn't that fun? Did a little jewel there. Little jewelry. Fun. This is double-sided tape. That's why you're seeing it on parchment, because you know nothing sticks on parchment. And then this spread I'm saving for you guys. Okay, so but let's rewind. We're going to go all the way back now, okay? So you can get an idea. I saved the rest of this for you guys to do it with you. Look at my papers. I love it. And I know you're probably thinking, why is she covering those pages? Well, I still get the crinkly. I still have coffee paper that pokes through. So look, it's already done. I don't have to do anything extra. Fun, right? This is New Year's. Armor up all day, every day. Armor of God. Our Father. Right? Isn't that fun? So it gives you an idea, okay? So, hope and joy. That was for this month. I just love that logo he did. My husband did that logo. Isn't that fun? Hope and joy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so there is our journal. There's our tassel. Okay, we'll get to that too. If you want to see the video on how I bougied out my Bible, this is my book prompt. You may have another book, but this is the one I use because I do this every day and I just love it. I'm going to share with you below the reading plan and all that, give you a full scoop on what I'm doing, okay? So, let's go back to the beginning, friends. All right. So most people have coffee left over in the morning. Yeah, tea left over in the morning. So you just take your 15 sheets of paper. Come on, go get them. 15 sheets, that's all you need. And we're going to go ahead and you dump the rest of your warm coffee, boom, on the paper. And then guess what you do, you guys? Walk away. Literally walk away and look at it tomorrow and it'll be probably dry. So you don't need that much coffee. You can separate and kind of flip, you know. You can, but literally you can walk away because how much coffee's in here? This is going to be fully saturated and it's only 15 sheets of paper. Okay. So that's how you would start. Dump your coffee or dump your tea, you know, because you're wasting it anyway. Might as well waste it on some crinkly, amazing paper that'll bring you joy, right? Okay. So do it. Now I'm going to show you after it's dry. So it'll be authentically, after I'm moving this like this, I'm probably going to drain the rest of this coffee out and I'll let my pages dry. Like in the kitchen window. I've heard of people microwaving. I tried that earlier. It was weird. I might try it again, but it was weird. And see, the coffee's just soaking all that up. Boom. That's it, you guys. So you just do that, okay? All right, so we're going to dry this. You could either do oven, microwave, or natural. I'm going to do natural, and I'm going to peek on it tomorrow. Okay, and I'm going to fold it. So I'll be back to fold it. Okay, let's talk paper. Here it is, 15 sheets complete, okay? Now, this, you could do the 15 sheets of this. You can do 15 sheets of white paper. you know, copy paper. You could do 15 sheets of scrapbooking paper. You could do 15 sheets from your favorite kit designer or digital kit person. So let me just show you what I mean by papers, okay? You can also use parts of a coloring book. So let's just tear a piece out. I use this so much, you guys. I love this book. This is a coloring book. It has gold added. Oh, let's do Statue of Liberty. And it does so much on my daily spreads, okay? Then you may want to add like a piece of sheet music, right? You can get this at Goodwill. And again, you can get it at somebody's, you know, digital print, right? Another good thing that I love to use, which is so fun, I found this at Goodwill. 1994 is the year, 64 cents. And it's just a part of crossword puzzle. So I'll use some of that. Right? And then I will also use, now I'm going to take some pages out because I only want to do 15 pages so we can have a 30-day journal. Okay, the journal I showed you earlier is my sermon notes journal, the one that I make, or even this. I mean, I'm just a big journal girl. So this is 60 pages, and so is the sermon notes journal. So that means there's 30 pages in there, but we're only going to make a 15-page one. You can make more if you want. Go for it. But we're just going to win today. So you can add more pages if you want. You know, you just have to use your own discretion. Oh, look at this. So parchment tracing paper. This is just at, what do you call it? And this is really old. Look how old this is, you guys. And this is just at Goodwill. What was it? Oh, no, this was Savers, $1.99. So thrift store donation places is normally where I get my stuff. Even this was at the thrift store for 99 cents. I think they're a little bit more normally at Walmart. Okay. And then normally I do like Bible crossword. I use all kinds of stuff, but I just wanted to make it simple, show you a couple things from the thrift store, okay? And I did a thrift store haul I'll link it down below, okay? So we're going to go ahead and fold. So fold. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this parchment paper. Oh, I'm so into parchment paper. Okay, fold. It's 3. We got 4, right? 5. Look how cool this paper is. Want to go this way? Yeah, let's go this way because it says makeup. That's cool. Okay, there's 5. Okay, so now we're just going to take 5 sheets away. I'm going to love this little journal just because I made it on camera with you guys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know, I took out those grungy ones. This is gonna be fun. Okay, ready? So come on, let's fold, girls and guys. Men, you can do this too. My husband loves his junk journal. I make men junk journals, like a ton of them. Because they're so easy to make because they're super simple, and he just loves it. He's an artist, so he loves to sketch. He does all of his writing in the morning, his journaling. I think it's so amazing that men can be into journaling, and I think it's cool when women can support their men in journaling. You know, so hey ladies, some of you may just need to make them a journal that's very masculine. Right? So, yeah, my husband likes the real grungy papers, and, you know, it's that whole tattooy, antique-y vintage. Isn't that cool? Okay, it's 15 pages. Come on. We're almost there. Okay, so we have 5, just whatever pages, right? So this is how my brain thinks. Ready? It's do 1, right? And then do another 1. So do 2. Sorry, I'm thinking this through. 2. and then a ledger, right? And then you want to do 2, and then the parchment. And then you want to do 2. Do you see how you're folding them right into each other? And then a puzzle page, right? And then you want to do 2, right? And then a music sheet. Look at this, you guys. And then you do 2. 1 and 2. Boom. There's your journal. Like, seriously, legit. You're done. No, we're going to sew. We're going to sew this one, okay? I'm going to also show you some other alternatives that you can do, okay? But we're going to just pause right here, okay? Let's pause here for a second. Let's grab a rock. Okay, so pause there. We're going to go get it right now. Everyone has one, a needle, a thread, and you're going to need a poker. So what I mean by that is, like, see, it's really sharp. Just get something that's really sharp so we can poke that hole through on the journal, okay? So I'll be back. Okay. Did you get your thread and your pokey tool or an owl, or did you get that? So let me tell you, I keep everything I need in bags or envelopes, right? Because I can just grab them. And then I have a cart on the side of me, which I will be showing you guys how I keep everything organized, okay? This is my little parchment bag. I love it because it's crinkly. I love everything crinkly. Hold on, let's get our thread. Let me show you what it looks like. There it is. So there's the thread. See how it's fairly big, right? Okay, and we're gonna use, let's use black. Why not? I try to not do the same thing all the time. I wanna, like, kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but I think it's good to stay open so that I can teach many people how to do things. So I measure it from the center and I go 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason why I do 3 is because I like to put beads on the very end of this. Okay. Remember, I told you I keep everything close to me. So as a junk journaler, you got to keep everything close to you. You got to keep everything organized because it's a lot of junk, right? I mean, that's what it is. Okay, so all my papers are different sizes, and I'm okay with that. I like it to be junky and crunchy. So I'm not cutting it at all. And I was going to put a cover on it. Now let me show you what that looks like. It's just a piece of cardstock. So you can take cardstock and put coffee on it too. So let me grab a piece because who doesn't love pink, right? So we're gonna go pink. It's also the month of Valentine's. And I picked a coffee one that I have. I just coffee dye all the time. Now I had this idea while I was away from y'all. I'm gonna do this a little bit different and make this junk journal be super fun. And you can do this too, just to show you how not perfect we are. I just wanted to do a different kind of cover that was a little bit shaggy on the edge. How fun is that? And then we'll add lace to it. Cool? I'm probably going to end up giving this journal away too, which is fun, right? Okay, so let's do this. So did we put our, guys, did I mess up and put our thread away? I mean our little needle. I did. There it is. Okay. I always try to keep my needle on my thread. This is wax thread. This one is for leather. I think I got this last time. I like it. All right, so ready? We're gonna put a hole dead smack in the center. And then from the edge to the center, right in the middle, we're gonna put another hole right there, okay? Then from the middle, from the very edge, we're going to go right to the center and we're going to put a hole there. Okay, so you're going to have 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, super simple. Don't overthink it. Rewind this video if you need to. So right there in the center, poke a hole and keep this kind of closed down and then just force through and it goes directly. You really can't get this wrong. You can take a clothespin if you feel like your papers are shifting too much and hold it. You go ahead and push down all the papers. Again, push through. Got it? Do it one more time. From the center, from the edge, we're going to go right to the center there, right? We're going to close it and we're going to push through. Okay? Real simple. Put the poke away. Always got to put everything away. Go through the center of your signature, okay? Go through the top, okay? Now we're going to go pull through your thread just a little bit. We're going to go back through the center, okay? We're going to go to the bottom, okay? Now, real quick, we're going to loop up through the top, okay? Pull your needle out. That's what I meant to say, your needle out. You can always adjust your threads a little bit. Pull them all the way up so you know where you're at. Check your tension. Make sure that it's not too tight because it'll make it rip because this is stronger thread. Okay, and go ahead and knot it off. I was going to actually do a bow, you guys. I've been making so many bows. Knot it off. And there we go. Okay, got it? Look, guys, it's a junk journal. Look it, you can mess it up. Isn't that cool? So that's all I did. Coloring book, coffee, little ledger paper, coffee, parchment paper. Well, it's tracing paper. Coffee, puzzle piece, coffee, music, coffee. So easy, right? So that's what we got. So put our gear back. Yay. So I was thinking about something. And what I wanted to say to all the new junk journalers is that you may get confused, okay? And what I mean by that is there is junk journaling is a giant umbrella that has brought all of these people in. So scrapbookers, they come into junk journaling. Mixed media, they come into junk journaling. Watercolorists, they come into junk journaling. Like all of these arts that are out there, from crafts to crafts meaning like crocheting and doilies and all this stuff that you're seeing, all these mixed media areas, they all dump into junk journaling because you can use anything in a junk journal. It's supposed to consist mostly of trash or goods that you're, getting rid of. And then, when a junk journaler sends you something or you buy a digital or whatever, then you can put that in there and then give props to that person. So I just wanted to explain to you that there is the giant umbrella is junk journaling. And then all of these art things, they come in scrapbooking, mixed media. I mean, I literally was confused the first year of junk journaling because I was just like, what is what and what is and how, what? It was just so confusing and no one really broke it down. So I wanted to give you that idea. Okay. So there's our journal. Now, how are we going to use it? Well, let's give it a face, right? Let's put a logo on there. Okay. So I'm going to go find a logo for this one in particular. And we're going to see what's up. Make sure you look at the descriptions below, because in the descriptions below, I'm telling you, I have like where to get it from thrift store, just all the information that you need to help you out is going to be linked below. Okay. So we're going to move on. Let's see. We did 15 sheets of paper. You're going to need scissors. The poke, right? The owl, right? The needle, the thread, cardstock or cereal box you can make this front out of, right? And then remember, I told you, get a pillowcase, an old shirt, something like that, because we can rip things into strips. Like this is an old sheet, right? But we can use it for things that we're going to have in our journal. Okay. And the cool thing about having these strips on hand, and all you do is just cut. I mean, it's actually, you roll the sheet, you guys, you roll the sheet. I'm going to show you how to do this. You roll the sheet and then how you cut. And I use this for all the trim. And then what I love to do is I use these for ties, because it's just one and done. You can tie everything with a coffee, right? A little coffee string. And it just makes it cute. That's what my bracelet's made out of, is curtain and sheet. Look at that, curtain and sheet. That's what that's made out of. I just tied it in bows. Cute. So see, same thing there. Your junk journal is ready. Okay, so we're gonna move into journal prompts. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna give you a journal prompt. It is a scripture reading chart. It's on my business page. It's on my Facebook, my junk journaling group, all that. Like, you can find it. If you can find me, you can find the scripture chart. I'm going to break down exactly how I journal daily, and how I've, found a system that I think is really easy. I found a system where I don't have to buy anything. I mean, legit, like, I don't have to buy anything. I can study scripture and read the Bible on my own. So that's what I want to teach you guys, because obviously a lot of people have taught me, but I want to be able just to help with, now I have a junk journal, what do I do with it? And the reason why I got into junk journaling is because I wanted to study the Bible more. So that's why I got into it. So I'm going to show you what I do and how cool it is to do this every day. Okay, so we'll be back. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.